Salutations, team. It's a beautiful night here in Subnautica. We have another member to add to the crew. Welcome aboard Dr. Kettenstein. For those who don't know, when you comment on the videos, I make you a part of my crew, and your comments and suggestions influence the next episode. Doc made it clear I won't lose my stuff prior to exiting a save point, like the life pod. Thanks, Doc. Now report to sickbay. Today I attempted to collect vehicle fragments to create a Seamoth, a Seaglide, and explore the red grasslands. I decided I'd wait to start the day until morning and the sun was out. You're welcome. I think it's important for you to all clearly see my mistakes so you can better point them out, more efficiently. Started out going into this tiny little cave for some quartz or anything. I knew there was going to be a fish. There it was. Makes its noise, so I think it's going to come get me. I turn around, it's not coming to get me, so I know it's still stuck in its home. Give it another pass. Pops out again, sees me, does not come though, so I go back, then it shoots out, and I swim as fast as I can. I figured I'm going to get blown to smithereens, but it explodes, and this is the first time I never got damaged by it, so I'm feeling good, victorious, go to get my reward, and the cave sulfur's not there. And basically like a slap in the face, so I slash it a few times in frustration, and continue on my way. I see this little floating thing, I want it, but I know it's just a glitch, but I fool myself and I'm just like, oh, maybe I can slash it, maybe I can grab it, or whatever it is, and it wasn't until it kind of phased out right there in my face that I was just like, alright, let me give up. I'm down in a canyon salvaging some wreckage, and then I see a cargo container hiding in some seaweed. I'm like, what do you got there, fella? What are you hiding? And so I whip out the scanner, and boom, we got ourselves a mobile vehicle fragment. So we are 2/3 of the way there, Ensign Zulu. Celebration time. And then I see a fish that I've never seen before. So once again, whip out the scanner, see what it is. And we have ourselves a hoopfish. The menu on this planet keeps expanding.
Fish are friends, not food.
I'm trying to pick up this metal salvage, but of course my inventory is full because I'm a glutton and I pick up everything. And then I see this stalker tooth, and I'm like, oh, well, I've never seen that before. And I had just enough room for that. The creepy vine needs to go. Now I can make more room for the metal salvage. And here we have another stalker tooth. Just as I'm about to pick up some titanium, these two stalkers come out of nowhere and attack me. Like, what do they want, their teeth back? I'm not a dentist, but I kind of have to thank them because they made me turn around and see this sandstone so I can get some silver ore. Now I can grab this titanium and some more stalker tooth as soon as I get rid of more creepy vine. Went back to the life pod and made myself some enameled glass out of the stalker tooth and glass I already had. I need someone to tell me if that was worth making. And now that I have it, what should I use it for? I also made an air bladder, so someone tell me if that is a useful tool to carry around as well. Made some of the good water out of the bleach. Still don't understand that, but here we are. Then the robot gave some advice.
Preparing the day's water ration ahead of time will help ensure against dehydration and eventual death. Seek fluid intake.
And that's just great timing right there. And I don't know what this big guy does, but it took up 10 titanium, so I'm hoping it's important. Came back from taking a tinkle in the ocean and found I had a radio message, so hopefully it's good news.
This is Sunbeam. You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former. But that only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. Might just be we're it. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
Listen to this guy. I'm in a crisis, and he's hitting on me. I love how the eyeball fish peepers or whatever hop out of the water. So I chase one down, because I'm going to be hungry later. And I find this wreckage, so it's time to check it out. Whip out the scanner. I see this little ball. Grab trap. Another grab trap right here. We've got both items, same spot. Not that I know what to do with it.
New blueprint acquired.
And I think this is the red grasslands that Ensign Lessa told me to come to. So I think we can check that off. I can scan this fish here, the spade fish. More things to eat, fine by me. Going around picking resources in the same area, I come across this container which has a laser cutter fragment. What's a laser cutter for? Found this new animal and really wanted to scan it, so I wasn't paying attention to my oxygen, and now I'm at a race to get to the surface so I don't die. Yeah, you thought I was gonna die, didn't you? I did too. I go in here expecting to see my friend the balmy fish, which I do, so I take off to avoid it, and he doesn't chase after me. But I'm feeling confident and cocky as hell just because I eluded one single one before. And so now I go back in, try to check my surroundings, see where he's at. Then I hear the noise, and then I'm like out of here again. But then once again, he doesn't chase me. But that's okay. I'll just go back in because I'm confident and cocky. Alright, where are you? Where are you? And right above my head, here he comes. I can't get away in time. And boom, instantly humbled. I try to scan this fish that comes at me and tries to bite me, and lo and behold, his name's Biter. Whip out my knife, go to slice it, and it either dies or plays dead. Either way, I'm out of here. And then look at this. You know, the boss takes a break for 1 second and he comes back, and then ship's it's like, what are you doing? Ship's like, nothing. I wasn't falling apart. Came across a deep canyon, so I figured I'll get some air before I explore it. Going down to the wreckage to just scope it out, see what I can find. Never been this deep before, so that's cool. And look what we got here. Ensign Zulu, Sea Moth, 1 out of 3. But right here, I'm more excited for this bar table because now I can make something to put my drinks on. Ensign RCG, where's that drink suggestion?
New blueprint acquired.
And for the rest of the time, it's just a bunch of horrible, scary noises. Like, where is it coming from? Whatever, I'm out of here. Coming across more wreckage. I find something I need to scan right here, and I get hit. What's hitting me? I have no idea. I'm looking around, I see nothing. Still see nothing. All of a sudden, this little thing. I was like, what is that? Oh, it's shooting me. Then I need oxygen. And then I completely forget to go back and scan that thing. I go back to my life pod to unload, and I have a radio message.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys? They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by the Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Knowing what happened to Pod 3, I'm pretty sure these guys are dead. So my hopes aren't up when it comes to saving them, but I will check out their wreckage to see if there's anything good over there. Let's head to the wreckage to see what treasures we can find. You with me, crew? Swimming along, found a little something over here. Take my scanner to it. Seaglide fragment. And boom! We got the blueprint. So now we can make one. Ensign Lessa. Strike that off the to-do list. No, you know what? First Lieutenant Lessa. Strike it off the to-do list. Congratulations, keep the rest of the crew in line. Swimming to the wreckage, I realized it was getting kind of dark, so turning around, heading back to my pod. We'll pick it back up again in the morning. I need you guys to see everything. Found my first gold nugget. Now we rich, crew. Your retirement funds just got a big bump. But for real, now I have to look up what I have to do with gold. Got another sunbeam message, which looks promising.
Aurora, we're approaching the planet now. We have a landing site for you that's, well, it's better than the alternatives. We've sent you the coordinates. It'll take us a couple of days to align our orbit. We should be able to establish direct contact with you during that time. Then we're coming in to get you. Cross your fingers, the weather holds. Don't leave us waiting. Sunbeam out.
Okay, we got a 40-minute timer before the sunbeam gets here, so crew, let's get ready, get packed up, be prepared to get off this rock. Now there's nothing left to do but to make myself a Seaglide.
The Seaglide will increase your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
So I went outside, whipped it out, took it for a spin, and I gotta say, it's wicked awesome. Promotion well deserved, First Lieutenant Lessa. Now let's head to Life Pod 17. As I got closer to Life Pod 17, some Leviathans appeared. Not the ones that want to kill me, thank God. So I found the wreckage, sank, like I assumed. See a little piece we can scan right here, and look at this. Ensign Zulu, Seamoth fragment. 2 of 3, we're almost there.
Integrating new PDA data.
We got 35 minutes until the Sunbeam landing. We'll be over there. I found a new fish to add to the menu. Looks quite tasty.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
And it looks like we're gonna call this one Reginald. Oh, and a biter comes in and bites it, and then sodders off. It's a little chew and screw. After I swept the crash area, I went to the Leviathans, and I saw this guy with nothing on his back, which is kind of rude because, you know, I wanted some of those barnacles. So I went to the other one to grab those barnacles. And this little turd nugget is on his back, shooting me again. I'm pissed, but I don't know what it is, so might as well scan it, right? Whip out my scanner, start to strafe to the side, scan, running out of space, and he hits me. We have ourselves a tiger plant.
30 seconds.
Thinking 30 seconds, that's enough time to kill this guy. I'm swiping, nothing. Then I'm out. I'm almost dead. Crew, how do we kill these things? Are they killable? Anyway, now all I want to do is go home. So back to the pod. Let's leave it there. We have 30 minutes until Sunbeam arrives. Crew, pack your bags. Once again, Doc, welcome aboard. First Lieutenant Lessa, congratulations. Ensign Zulu, the Reaper Leviathan meet and greet is coming. Ensign RCG, where's that drink? Until next time, make eye contact, keep the right of way, don't exchange footwear, and don't trust that fifth dentist.